Hello, Big Brother fans. So what about my predictions of nominees, huh? Can I call it or can I call it? I mean, Jen was really predictable. The fact that she gave her reason as being wanting to get rid of the negative forces in the house was pure and total bullshit because, I mean, Danielle, I don't think she's negative. I mean, I think the whole thing surrounding her and her dad not getting along could probably be perceived as negative, but I don't see her as a negative person. I think Evil Dick digging on her and just, wailing the hell out of her verbally all the time could be considered negative. I guess. I think it's pretty funny. I mean, when he put her in her place, did you just not want to stand up and cheer? And then she just kind of... What? Seriously, the girl's got issues. Major issues. And hello, comment of the year goes to Joe. And his, I am sick of people being rewarded for stupidity in this country. Jeez Louise. The runner-up's got to be Dustin with, I don't think Jen can define the word strategy, so I think she'll definitely make it personal. And there you go. That's the reason I knew who she was going to nominate. However, now that we have seen... maybe I can't talk about this because, sometimes I blur the lines between... the things I read on Joker's updates and the stuff that I see on TV. And actually, now that I think about it, veto competition is not going to take place until Tuesday, so I can't really talk to you about who won the veto and all that stuff unless you guys want me to. You guys need to let me know if you care, if that I give you the spoilers and my thoughts on those types of things, because what I really like to do is I really like to predict ahead of time what happens in cases like if the person who's up for the nomination wins the veto. I like to predict who is going to be put up next and see if that type of stuff comes true. But anyway, I'm not going to give away any spoilers until I hear back from you all because I really don't want to spoil things for you. Anywho, what about when she got her her head of household room? Seriously, I'm talking, the girl, she's a mental case. And I don't say things like that lightly, I mean, you've really got to have a couple of screws loose up here for me to say that you're a mental case. Because, I mean, I worked in a psychiatric facility. I know what mental cases are. And Jen is smelling majorly put her in the ICU. Yeah, because when she got into her room and then she immediately starts whining about the terrible pictures that they put up and the fact that, they put up a picture from my 21st birthday. I'm 23. Ooh, 2 years old. And I gotta guess that somehow these pictures were provided by her. I mean, I don't think that they went into her house, rooted around, found these pictures and decided these are the pictures that they're gonna put up. I find that really hard to believe. So, yeah, major issues. Moving on to Eric. Do you guys think that it's fair that, because he was told to get Jen to put up Jess, and because she didn't, do you think it's fair that he's not given that plus? Because he tried. He really did try. And while we still have the veto competition, and if one of the two that are up for nominations wins it and they come off, she still has the chance for going up. And, but I still think that he should be at least given the point, I think, because at least he's trying and he's doing what we bid, because he doesn't have to do it. He can opt not to do what we say, but he's being a good egg and he wants to be our bitch, and so who are you guys gonna vote for him to sleepwalk into their bed? And if it's not too late, I need to remember when I go home to hurry up and vote. I wouldn't mind any of the following: Joe, Nick, or Kale. Joe, because I think Joe would just weird out, and he's such a sissy. sissy girl, he'd have some kind of a freaky fit, and it would be fun to watch, truth to tell. Sorry, the windshield wipers are going, and they're loud, and I need to replace them, obviously, because they shouldn't be that loud. Anyway, Nick, because I think it would be hilarious, just, Nick, macho, have some guy jump in bed with him. And then Kale, I just want to see what, an older person would do. A younger person, freak out, push him out, whatever. I just want to know. I just like to see that. Maybe Jamaica too. Yeah, that might be fun. Oh, what about that pie contest, you guys? I don't know. Some of the combos, just the thought made me want to spew. But I'm thinking too, if I would have been like, I could name that pie in 42 bites, because seriously, I mean, that's the last food they're gonna eat if you're the losing team. So don't you want to get filled up with, even if it's crap like pickles and anchovies? Oh, disgusting. Yeah. And then let's see, going after. Okay, and what about how about when Evil Dick attacked her and she just stood there and smiled and looked at the camera and did her real weird wave? Didn't you guys find that like just a tiny bit disturbing? I think that she could potentially be like a serial killer or something. And when they talk about hot girls and they like Eric was trying to, I think he was trying to ease her into it, and about getting Jess out and talking about how she went into the Carol told me that that Jess wants to be the only hot girl, and I'm like, what? And that it disturbs me to think that she really thinks that she's good looking, because not so much. No, not so much. And I think that's about it, other than, did you guys see Evil Dick like this, sitting like this the entire time during the nominations? He knew he was going to be nominated. Was it a subtle middle finger, you think, that he was trying to get through, but nobody but me noticed? Just a thought. All right, Big Brother fans, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's see, next episode is Tuesday. If I don't upload it Tuesday night, because sometimes I feel and I look like crap, and I don't feel like doing my comments when I feel and look like crap, because then I look back at it and I just go, whoa. So it might be Wednesday before you see me again. All right.